I'm sure that I will get involved in other things in my life. I just know that's, as I've grown, my interests have expanded and my artistic expression has expanded. So, and I'm not really sure what that is.
What about in your personal life?
That's the other thing. I mean, I would love to have a family,
have children, and all that kind of stuff. So I
don't know when, but.
So you're 31 years old now?
Yeah.
31 years old now. Obviously, you're going to have children probably within the next 9 years.
Yes, so, absolutely.
Okay. So you're still you can never be unfamous now. You know, you're famous for the rest of your life, whatever happens. So what kind of environment would you like to bring your children up in?
Well, I definitely have to send them to a Catholic school.
Really? That surprises me. Would you? Yeah, I think I would. Because you've had a lot of qualms about your own faith, haven't you?
No, I don't know. I mean, the thing that I appreciated about Catholic school for me while I was growing up, aside from the issues of Catholicism that I disagree with, was basically that there was a kind of attentiveness that you don't get in public schools here. But I guess I just would find a good private school to send them to, but God knows that's hard to do.
Yeah, and also the safety aspect in LA. A lot of stars, like move to England because it's a little bit safer.
And, schools are supposed to be really great in England. Maybe I'll move there. Oh, but then paparazzi will be on my front door.
Are they worse in Britain than they are here? Are they really the worst in the world?
Yeah, for me they are.
In what way? Are they vindictive, or they just
They're relentless. They're relentless. They're just never not there.
Really?
Yeah.
So would that stop you from moving to London, or
unless they pack it
unless
we made a pact or something? Okay, I'll see you on Tuesday and Thursday every week.
How happy would you say you are now with everything that's happening to you? Or are you too busy to even think about it?
No, I'm really happy about my show. It's definitely when you have a dream about something and you envision things in your head, and slowly they come to life, and you see the set and it's what you dreamed of, and you see the pieces and it's what you dreamed of, then you think that life is good, that it's possible to achieve your goals. I mean, obviously I'm exhausted and I wish that I wasn't so tired, but I don't think you can have something this good unless you work your ass off.
Does that gall you when you think of like 8 years, how many years ago did you leave Michigan to go to New York?
I don't know. I'm too tired to do the math.
Must have about 12 maybe. Maybe 18, 19, something like that. 17. So does it gall you when you think back? I mean, it's not that long ago that you were working in Dunkin' Donuts and looking for French fries in Burger King in the dustbin.
I think it's funny.
Do you?
Yeah.
Can you comprehend?
I can definitely say I started at the bottom.
Yeah. But I mean, can you comprehend what's happened? Are you at home with everything?
I can comprehend it because I've gone through it, and I know how I've gone through it, and it's been a long process. I mean, I've been there every step of the way. I could say that when I was at that point, I could never have comprehended this.
Right.
Absolutely. I mean, I never could imagine that I would have the things I have, that I would do the things that I'm doing, that I would know what I know. But, I don't think anyone can.
In terms of the way that you got to how you are now and the things that have happened to you, do you have many regrets?
No.
Nothing. Would you have done anything differently?
No.
Even the bad things?
The bad things happen for a reason, and mistakes are teachers, you know what I mean? Everybody makes mistakes. And if you don't have mistakes to teach you, then what do you learn from? You know what I mean?
I've just been reading through all your biogs and all the facts and figures about Madonna and stuff, and your, millions and millions of pounds in your bank account. Do you know how much you've got in your bank account?
No.
You don't?
And furthermore, when people say how much money I make, they talk about my gross, not like after I pay off all my percentages that I have, my managers and my agents and the tax.
And the 100 people working here?
Yeah. Let's just say I'm comfortable.
I'm very comfortable in her comfortable trailer.
Yes.
But what about, I've read that you're a very good businesswoman. I mean, are you aware
of where all the money goes?
Yeah. Do you have companies and things like that?
Yeah, I have different corporations, and I have a business manager that handles everything, and I bug him regularly. So,
how much of your time, say per day, is spent organising just your business affairs, let alone tours and all that kind of stuff?
I'd say about 2 hours a day.
Are you involved in any kind of charity work? I know you do a lot for AIDS benefits. Can you tell me a little bit about what you've been doing?
Well,
recently.
I mean, I'm very involved with APLA, which is AIDS Project Los Angeles. I'm involved in a lot of fundraising for them, whether it's art auctions or, for instance, there's a dance marathon here that I was involved in last year. where you get people that sponsor you for as many hours as you can dance, and then all the money goes to AIDS research.
How many hours did you do?
I was there for about 12 hours.
God.
So I'm real involved in that, and just on a personal level, I have a lot of friends with AIDS, just sort of dealing with them, and being there for them and helping them out.
In the Like a Prayer album sleeve, there was a little leaflet all about basically explaining about AIDS and condoning safe sex, encouraging safe sex. I mean, do you think that's just in LA? I mean, you live the LA lifestyle. Are people changing? I mean, I think so. Are people's attitudes changed? Are people being sensible?
I can only judge by the youth, really, that I work with. I mean, the dancers and stuff, and I listen to them, and I mean, I overhear what they say, and I have some younger brothers and sisters, and from what I can judge from the people around me, I think that people really are changing their lifestyles to saying that they would never have sex without using a rubber and stuff like that. And I think people are much more careful about who they sleep with.
How do you think you would be yourself if you were 18 and living in this age? Would you have been sensible?
Absolutely. I would be sensible if I were 18 now. I am sensible now.
Have you always been sensible?
About some things, yes. But I mean, when it's a life-threatening issue, I'm sensible. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wear my seatbelt and I wear a rubber. I mean,
you wear the rubber.
But you know what I mean? I mean, it depends. I mean, I could say that I'm not sensible about some things, but
right.
And the rainforest is another thing that I'm pretty active in, just raising public awareness about what's happening down there. And I did a benefit concert in New York a while back to raise money, for the people, to raise money for a lot of reasons, for people to go and lobby against the American corporations that are going down there and getting these Brazilian people to, saying they're paying them this money to get rid of all their trees. Meanwhile, the ozone layer is drifting away, and we'll all have hamburgers and no air to breathe.
So, what do you reckon? What did you reckon Madonna's going to be in 10 years? Is she going to have rollers in her hair and 3 screaming kids around her feet?
No.
Dragging them around the world?
No. I'll never have rollers in my hair. And I will never have children that scream.
They'll all be good. They'll all be angels.
I'll tape their mouths.
Have their tongues cut out.
Exactly.
Do you think you'll get married again?
I don't know.
Do you want to get married again?
I don't know. I'm still getting over the last one. Ask me in a couple of years.
But you wouldn't like to see yourself at 50 on your own, would you?
I don't know.
Isn't life for sharing, though?
Yeah, but you don't have to be married to be with somebody. Even though you've had a lot of qualms about your Catholicism and stuff, is it still ingrained in you that at the end of the day you get married and you have children, you bring them up in the Catholic faith? No, not anymore. It used to be that way with me, but I don't believe that anymore. I think the most important thing in life is to be happy and to have friends and to find at least one person that you can be really intimate with. That's it.
How attainable do you think it is?
I think it's attainable. I just have to be open to it and willing to, put the time in, because it's work.
Do you think it's going to be Warren? You're going to be sitting within your rocking chair when you're 50 years old?
It could be. It's possible. Yeah.
Do you find that your family are a little bit kind of hesitant about your relationship with him because of the age difference?
Not at all.
How big is the gap?
He's 22 years older than me.
And there's no kind of...
With my family?
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Do you find...
No, they like him.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And what about, I read somewhere that somebody asked you how you felt about, his big Romeo, big sex symbol, all the beautiful women and all that kind of stuff. And it must knock you a little bit, even though you may be very secure in a relationship with him. Yeah,
it does. But then the thing is, he's with me now.
Yeah,
he chose me. So, another way of looking at it is just to say that he's got really good taste and that I'm in good company.
Do you ever see any of his old flames around LA and stuff?
Definitely.
You getting any evil kind of looks or anything?
No.
No.
The one thing about Warren is that he's on good terms with all of his exes. He stays friends with them all. I don't know how he manages it.
Are you any good at doing that kind of thing?
Hell no. No.
It's all or nothing with you.
That's right.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
For talking to us. It's been really good. The best of luck with the tour. I'll be there along with about 75,000 other people watching you. Be sure to wave to me.